morning, good afternoon, everybody. Dobre din to the people out there in the Eastern Europe. And welcome to the show for the 1-0 pool this time, Keith. We are now in the winners of the Winners League, the 1-0 pool, NEMIGA versus KOVA, in what should be a very good matchup here on Vertigo. And we don't even have to do that long of an intro, Keith, because the action is beginning. And I think I speak for both of us when I say that these two teams are absolutely insane. And it should be an amazing
awesome
match.
Yeah, I can't wait. I am so excited. You get like the Lollipop show, the MDS, the Speed Act, and then you jump over to the KOVA side, and you have Pytola, and you have Yuli and Dirk Epps, and it's going to be such a heated fight. And of course on Vertigo, a map that people are still expanding on.
Yeah.
Wall of Smokes on B. This map is getting so. Actually, honestly, I like where the map is. I really do.
Yeah, and let's see that map, Mel. Kick the show for us. We're already in Pistol Key. This is amazing. I'm surprised. We're on time. Kind of, sort of, but on time. Now this is going to be a little bit of a fast play here early on by NEMIGA, and it does not appear that they're stopping. They're just trucking it all the way into the site now. An 8 for the sandbag. If anyone is there, good night, goodbye, but no one is home for now. Now they still have 2 smokes, 2 flashes, and they maintain control of Ivy. Now soon the smokes will land. That'll block off vision, and it can only give a little bit of eyesight to the player in heaven who's boosted up. He might be able to find 1 or 2 right here in a pretty solid position. Speedak's just getting chipped down, but it'll be boxed to actually open up the round. Now, positioning is available here for NEMIGA side. Box is getting on top of the suicide spot is what I call that. Also known as the fur angle. Now they play the postman, Keith.
Yeah, Pytola slowly pushing up. He is going to be able to find Box, taps the bomb, and backs up. Twixie almost did it again. In the meantime, he's going to go down. Speed Act is just going to be kind of playing for the win here. And they're going to try to just force the bomb. Knife comes out. And honestly, retaking A on pistol round, honestly, any round, is just so hard, especially when you don't have any utility. And the post-plan angles are just so good for the T's.
Yeah, agreed. I think the A site is probably the hardest site to retake on this map without utility. When you have utility, it's a little bit better. It's a little bit more manageable. But right now, it is going to be the actual force buy coming out here for KOVA, which leaves them with only CZs, a couple deagles, armor, some smokes, some nades that they just used up to do very little damage. So the return on investment right there, Keith, not very good. I want to speak to their investor because that wasn't the best. Just going to get boosted up, looking for any sort of angle, but luckily that is not as spammable. Or when I say not as spammable, I mean not spammable at all. Now they're going to go for the full blown execute once again. They're going to send boxing actually this time. He's going to get all the information that they need. A 1-for-1 trade. Not bad. Could be a little bit better, but they didn't really get much off that. Now, they got site control at the very least, at least a part of the site. Oh, those nade stacks. You gotta love that.
Oh, jeez. Good nades, and this retake is doable from KOVA because NEMIGA keep taking fights. Speedak and MDS. Gonna have to play the head angle here. MDS holding for Yuli to jump on up. Gonna have another re-smoke out of his own, but KOVA have to start forcing this without a kit. Speed Act is going to be playing in a frag heavy roll. Gets a double spray down. Both headshots, of course. Peku with just as easy. Gets caught. And NEMIGA, 2 close rounds. But hey, it keeps putting numbers on the board.
Yeah, that was actually the force buy for KOVA, right? They got a little bit out of it. They definitely got more than I thought they would, considering that how hectic that scenario was. But I feel like in this round they really need something though, right? A 4 or 5 player live here for NEMIGA is going to spell absolute economic disaster moving forward. 1 kill, 2 kills right here just keeps their economy in check, keeps it from getting a little bit too crazy. But they only have a couple deagles, a CZ, and a P250 to work with, plus the nade on Pytola. That's it. But they got Peku landing headshots. That's good.
Oh, now MDS has to come up and try to bring them back into this round. Pytola can rotate. Back-to-back expensive rounds when KOVA don't even have a lot invested here. Yuli's just going to be playing around the site. He's going to take a fight. Oh, we're not ready for that one. As Speedak just goes wide. Pytola rotating over now. And NEMIGA can just plant. I see a world where Paitola might be able to get one, but very slim chance. As he's back here. Boost, and there you have it. MDS ends the round. I feel like Speedak and MDS have been in clutch situations consistently, but they're making it work. 3-0. Buy comes out from KOVA, and it's going to be Opolis, but every piece of utility they could ever want.
They've done the damage, though. And that's kind of like the important takeaway from that round is how expensive that got for NEMIGA, considering the more investment there for KOVA. And the flashbang is perfect. It allows him this opportunities to get into a solid position and set up a crossfire with Uli, and they find 2 early kills here towards that B site. Twixie on the other side towards A ramp. He gets eliminated by Box. So they do find something back for their efforts and their failures in their early round. Now Paitola is maintaining deep control of that B ramp. I think with that control, they can just play heavy towards A site.
Yeah, they seem to be. Peku has to be careful. Waiting for someone to peek him on the back high ground. He's just going to swing right into Box. Now, Box is going to just keep going for more. Yuli back here and boost. Able to help out Durcaps, and it's just Yo remaining. KOVA, when the rifles come out, they make these close rounds with pistols look even more impressive because the rifles they're pulling away with. And there you go. Everyone gets AKs. They pick up the remaining utility. They hang on to some themselves. 3 players stay alive. That's the magical number. NEMIGA, due to how close these rounds have been, are going to be on a really weird bye here, Roy. And this is KOVA's chance to make this game back to even.
I don't know if you saw the flash that they threw towards the B site early. That was insane.
The last one Paitola lining up?
I'm not entirely sure. I don't have eyes on Paitola right now, but they threw a flashbang that landed deep towards the T opening.
Damn.
And he just instantly crossed towards the stairs. Typically a pretty risky cross for the CT, right? Because of just how the timing works. You kind of just catch each other on the cross. But got a nice little pop flash for that. Now NEMIGA, so showing presence early towards the B site, but they're actually repositioning heavily towards that A site. Now they're looking for the surprise. They're looking for the jump here. Durcaps is in a solid position with the AK-47. He might catch 1 or 2 here if unchecked. Maybe even more. There's no one looking for him.
Oh, that spray from Twixie. Just look how much damage he dealt. MDS has to now entry and deal with Durcaps, but he's pushed through all the way through. Short and takes the fight with the players on scaffolding. Now it's just Yo that picked up AK and Speedak on 2 HP. We got sprayed through the wall early. They may both have AKs, but finding 2 CTs, 1 back sight, 1 towards big box, and even 1. Wow, the other actually rotated off, so doable. Twixie unfortunately finds the full HP player. Speedak should not have a chance. That nade should just do it, and it will. KOVA again, 3 alive. When the rifles come back, NEMIGA have to buy back. And just like that, I mean, it's just changed the entirety of how this game was going. I feel like NEMIGA keep forcing A, and KOVA have just the right responses. Their utility usage, everything seems great.
Yeah, I'm actually really loving the coordination with the utility for KOVA, right? It seems to be completely on point right now. The double nade stacks are always there. They have nice counter utility protocols. Now they go out mid. Nice pop flash there. Forces Peku back, and he's going to get overwhelmed. The Molotov does get out, though, so some of these players will get forced back, but the crossfires here, the reinforcements, they're holding it down. And, of course, Glocks and no armor can only do... Oh. Hello?
Where's Box hiding? He's trying to sneak through. Yeah, he's trying to be all sneaky with it.
Oh, man, he's holding for me. My teammate just came in here.
Yo, bro, come on, man. What? Starts type. Why did you turn around?
Why are you holding that, you bot?
Oh,
that's my favorite one, I think.
The best.
Because we don't see you and we're looking at...
You're a freak. Why are you holding that? The best. I like Beku's early smoke. There used to be one from Spawn that was super OP on the first iteration of this map, and now that you have to throw it through a perfectly tiny little window, and it's a run throw. It's a skilled smoke towards ramp. In the meantime, though, MDS gonna get the first kill on Pytola, although they were blind. Yuli. Close. Find sandbag pillar. He's gonna get forced back to the catwalk. A good rotate from his teammate. Don't know how that molly hit. Yo, must have fallen on the ground. As Yuli just falls to back 90. And Durkeps with a quick flank. It is so hard to flank on this map, but look where he is. There's no way they expect Durkeps to be here.
Oh, yet two people are looking right at him in the eyes through the wall.
I think Yo might have seen him get on this box. Yup.
Oh, he is so mad.
Oh, no. It's kind of like one of those situations where you feel like you've had the best timing and you've made the god play. And you're just like, did he just clear me? He's got to be heated. The saving grace is NEMIGA still look like they want to take this to the B site. Yuli's at 90. Twixie at double box. So there is still presence here from KOVA. And it's going to be an execute, Roy. I have a feeling they'll be able to hang on, but Yuli just kind of has to bank on his teammate a lot here.
Oh, they're actually committing to it, too. I mean, all three players here for KOVA are at this bomb site. So, I mean, if there's a chance, it's right here, right now. Now, Uli's in a bit of a predicament here, just considering he's stuck towards 90, and yeah, he's just getting sprayed down. Nice control there from NEMIGA, but I almost feel like if KOVA had all of their players and one player did not disconnect, that actually might have been a different story completely. NEMIGA was a little obvious, right? I mean, they've been showing heavy A presence the entire game, and then for that round, they didn't throw a single grenade, they didn't pressure, they didn't show numbers. It almost was too easy to read for KOVA. They had their places in the right spot. Oh, okay. I'm talking too soon here. It doesn't even matter if they know or not, Keith. They're just busting the doors open right now. NEMIGA, they're just trucking their way onto the bomb site.
Wow. Both B players going aggressive and getting into A, you thought was hard. Breaking back into B, just one big corridor and a jump, but not a lot of people like taking the jump. And it's going to be a boost up. Wow, Durkeps to take a peek, and NEMIGA's post plants are all in the open right now. They had 4 players make it to the site alive and just get cut down by the rotators. Peeking into 2's MDS, and he actually gets 2 and a 3rd. Okay. Although NEMIGA might be very readable right now, they're winning their fights.
You know that's the ultimate strategy, right? It doesn't. I feel like it doesn't even matter if what you're doing is obvious or not. As long as those headshots are coming in, Keith, things are going well. Right now, KOVA's economy is not going well at all. Their early breakthroughs are unfortunately come to an end. Now it's gonna be Yo saying hello, what's up, how you doing, towards Ivy's side, finding himself the opener, probably into the second one as well. He does spot. Is that Twixie? Yeah, it's Twixie. He's running forward to his death, and there it is. Easy mop now for NEMIGA. 5 players alive would be great for their. Oh! Every time, I swear, every time I'm about to say 5 alive, somebody runs through a smoke and no one is holding for him.
Pytola. Okay. Well, thought he might have had a chance. Yuli actually gets one more. So,
wait.
In a round where NEMIGA, he could have even found MDS
all the way in the back.
That's crazy.
Imagine you got that kill, then cleaned up the other Yo, who was like wounded
and
as
then,
well.
Yeah, flicks to Yo, just double taps the other player jumping up like in the sickest spray transfer P250 you've ever seen. For $300, that gun is kind of insane. I'm actually very surprised they've kept it where it is for this long. It kind of blows my mind. For $500, Rory, you can have a P250 and a flash, and get at least 2 kills on your own. A good flash. Maybe not at this level, but hey. Also, I played with the Tech 9 the other day, Roy.
Is it insane?
It's disgusting.
You know, Keith, I don't wanna say that I was an early adopter of the Tech 9, but I was an early adopter of the Tech 9.
Okay, you just said it. Okay.
I love the Tech 9, man. It was the run one tap. That thing was insane.
Yeah, it's basically back to almost where it used to be. A little less accurate, and you can't spray it, but ooh, like you can 2-tap and like heat not stop So
Yeah, if you shoot it as slow as the P250 long range, like it's kind of like almost a laser beam, right?
it's crazy.
Yeah, I love it. I used to like running dink people in like the craziest positions and I'd be like, strong legs, what the hell? And then, oh man, I love the Tech 9. It's just such a fun gun to use. It's like I'm playing Quake when I have the Tech 9. I'm not even playing Counter-Strike anymore.
Oh yeah. Give us 1.6. Imagine what everyone would be able to do with 1.6 movement. Maybe it's a bit broken, but ooh.
At that point, we'd just be playing Valorant, no?
Yeah, I guess. I can't dash away though, or like build lol. You know, I can't.
Oh wait, Keith. Wait for Source 2, then we'll see what's happening.
They give players like a able to put up like a barricade. We're back. KOVA's by. Ooh. And now I feel like this map is still in the development stages, and I feel like every team has a preferred half. Sometimes you watch T-sides, and they fight for A and default out and get control, and I'll hold my thought for a minute. As it's a quick mid-hit coming through the smoke is Peku. He gets dropped. There are still 2 B players here. The trades, not bad for KOVA right now. Yo finds the rotator. Pytola, what is this? How does he get 2? And makes it winnable for Twixie, who's coming on the flank with the MP9. MDS, does he expect this? No, dead. What did I just witness?
Wow, that double kill by Pytola. I mean, he got a 3K in the round, but that last double kill that he got there, that was so massive for KOVA. I mean, he goes 1 for 1 there. That round is NEMIGA's for sure. But he gets 3. Nuts. Absolutely nuts by Pytola there on that hold. I was just beginning to think of like how strong of a play that is. That fast A split, or the fast B split, excuse me. It's just insane. Now it's going to be flashing through the smoke. Boxes straight into positions with Twixie, but unfortunately Twixie gets the better end and the free weapon upgrade as well. I almost feel like this round's going to come down to Yo's play here in the middle. Like, whatever he gets out of this is going to pretty much decide NEMIGA's fate, unless somebody on the extremity is finding openers.
I think Yo's just falling back now, too, towards A ramp. Garkeps nearly gives up his spot. Deep nade. They're going to keep fighting. I mean, Lollipop needs help. Speedak, can he find them both? I don't think Twixie's going to be having any interest in coming back to this. NEMIGA now slowly going to work up the ramp. They're down a man. They have a couple... Wow, 1 player very low. Oh, that was very sweet of Twixie. Gives his homie the AK. He'll take the MP9. He wants the AK to be on site. Peku's going to hide in the smoke. Twixie's going to turn around, and they're not even clearing anything. Just bomb out. NEMIGA overlooking the situation. Speedak brings it 1v2. He goes down, and interesting last couple rounds.
Yeah, a bit of an oversight there, right? The only thing that I will give the benefit of the doubt to NEMIGA is that crane position is not as widely spread yet. It is a very strong position, though, especially when you're on either like a broken buy or you have an op covering you from the back. Either of those kind of positions, it makes that spot so strong. And if you're coming up Ivy, right, you don't have that A-ramp presence. The last thing you're gonna check is to clear that crane, right? And no one's really checking for that yet. But look at Box in this round. He's already in enemy lines, and he's gotten himself a favorable engagement, and he wins it as well. Opens up the round with a hero AK, and buys NEMIGA a fighting chance here in this broken purchase.
You're telling me no one could have dropped homie Yo with P250? Maybe Box? Poor Yo, just on a Glock, Roy. It's kind of sad times.
Times are tough. Times are tough.
Pytola, deep control of B. Gets the molly in. Hero AK trying to take the fight. I imagine they're all just going to kind of peek together here. Through Z. And they are. They're just going to find him on the jump up there. And they're even going to be able to find the other B player. NEMIGA finding kills. KOVA overstepping. They needed information, but not able to help each other there. Now, we've seen NEMIGA be able to get to the site before in 4v2s. Now, can they maintain it? Where did that nade come from?
That was deep from CT spawn. just saw Brett Favre just literally play Counter-Strike. That is absolutely insane. Now it's down to the 1 versus 2. Make that a 1 versus 1 now, but does he expect MDS to be on the flank? He has no idea, Keith. And it is NEMIGA stealing the round away. That shout out to Box for opening up the round, right? That he split the map in half. He split the defense in half completely with that opener. And he actually kind of, I think he confused KOVA because they weren't entirely sure if NEMIGA was buying or not. I think if KOVA had realized that this was a full save with a hero AK, I don't think they would have pushed and pressured B like the way they did. They would have just held back on site and just waited for the commitment. But they lingered so long on that forward B presence, and that cost him the round, Keith. And right now, it's NEMIGA once again in full control of the round. AKs 47s against a mixed purchase here for KOVA, who's now struggling to recover the round. Now they're going to regress towards Ivy, and that could be the key. Oh, but that Molotov will deny everything.
Jumping up, he knows with the M4 he has to take a chance, take a fight. He may drop that over to a teammate now. He's going to go trade right now with Paitola, I'd imagine. Maybe not. Flash towards ramp. They're going to take a fight. Paitola with a great flash. Only a 1-for-1 though. Yo's pushed up. He'll find Twixie. And now, NEMIGA own the site. Paitola's going to push up close. He's in the smoke with an MP9. Box, bomb out from all the way back there. Risky. As he's on 6 HP. Will he get taken care of by Paitola through the smoke? Yes, he will. Just Yo remaining to the AK. And Yo pushing up. This is such an off angle. Do they expect it? Yes. One transfer. No. And it goes back and forth.
Jesus. Wow, these runs are actually insane. Although I feel like they shouldn't be this insane, but they're actually insane right now. You gotta love that though. There's some nice early round action. They have the nice mid round adjustments if things are going wrong, and you gotta love these late rounding coming out from both of these teams. They really want these rounds, Keith. They're not giving away anything for free here on this matchup. And now look at the buy. It's kind of done a whole. This has kind of been like the summary of this whole half is like triple MP9s, AK-47, M4. Double AKs for the NEMIGA side. Mac 10 for Yo for maybe some space making, maybe some entering here. But overall, it's a scrappy purchase all around.
Deep smoke coming in from Lollipop to cut CT. Paitola being very risky. Gonna go on a flash. Beautifully done by Yuli. Paitola takes the one and he will back right on out. Yo trying to come in through mid scaffold. And Paitola is just waiting. He's lost his teammate though, has to deal with Box. He does so, helps, now spins around, can deal with scaffolding. Peku gets involved, and they get cut down. NEMIGA, I like the pace, but just swarmed.
Yeah. Wow, I'm not even playing this match, and I can already feel how stressful of a game this is. Just non-stop action, no breathing room, no time to think. And I feel like these are the kind of games that really, when you force call. Wait, you can bounce a Molotov off the wall like that?
That was nuts. What?
Oh wait, they added a curve. That's right. I completely forgot about that. But yeah, in these types of playstyles is where cracks in the defense and cracks in the offense really show, right? When the confrontations are being forced completely. Now they're on that crane position again. This time there is a ramp presence. It's not a proper position, and they're re-aggressing. Triple man advantage, but Peku's down to 3 HP. Look at Yo's position. Maybe he has the key here.
Oh, MDS finds a player towards the B site now. It has these players rotating back to B. The bomb is here. Does MDS and Speedak commit up towards this ramp? I think they kind of have no choice, I suppose. Speedak could smoke the close. Try to take a sight, but Peku, what a quick peek. Speedak catches his player crossing to double stack. But I don't think Speedak will have much of a chance here. There's even a flank coming in. A good molly. Actually makes it a 1v2, but there you have it. Her captures post and waits 8-7. And it kind of adds to my point that I was making earlier in that this map is still developing, and I feel like it depends on the team to what side they prefer. I feel like now that it's easier to go to either site as a T, even though it's still very audible. I don't know. I feel like it's leaning T-sided, but I don't really know, Roy, because I've seen some great CT sides. It's such an interesting map. I don't think it's 50-50 either.
I think it averages out somewhere, somehow. Not sure where or how. But I have seen some teams get some sweeping CT sides on this. And I've seen some sweeping T sides as well. But this time it's going to be KOVA just completely running it down towards the A site right now. But there's only one player here, and he spotted a whole chain of players incoming. One kill here would go massive, but he gets himself a 3.
Go for the ace, Lollipop, he gets it, Roy! The USP clip of the season so far. Lollipop kills all the players that came through mid, then deals with the A-ramp players on site. Oh my goodness. I feel filthy. Ooh.
Yeah, I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna go shower real quick.
Jeez.
That was nasty. He almost took like no damage out of that too. Now, they're going to go for the explode here towards the B ramp. Hope for the best. MDS is here with the farming machine. Oh, they're walking it. They're behind up too. This is a full force. No.
Oh, no.
A double ace.
Back-to-back ace. One against just pistols, the other against the rush. Oh, man. That is one way to start a CT half. You keep 5 alive in pistol, 5 alive in the next. 2 players, back-to-back aces, and then chance for another ace with these SMGs if they push forward and hunt it. Wow, we thought this game was crazy last half. This half, here we go, it's Lollipop. Maybe he'll get another one. There's 3, 4.
No way.
Literally, dude, imagine.
There's no way I was about to witness 3 aces in a row. There's 0% chance that was real. Holy.
Imagine 2 from the same person,
Wow.
too. Oh my god.
So I think the main reason why I think this map is kind of like unclear whether it's T-sided or CT-sided is that as soon as the changes came through, it was a bit T-sided, right? People were like, all right, we have a lot of ways to split now. We have a lot of ways to pressure. We're not just stuck funneling a ramp every single round. But I've been noticing teams have adjusted to the aggression on CT side. I mean, they're not forfeiting control anymore, right? They're contesting. Okay, all right.
Contesting, like, maybe not like that, but
that's unlucky.
Yep.
But yeah, they're contesting, right? They're going for the mid-round aggression. They're going for the early A ramp aggression. They go for the deep nades. They pressure hard early on.
I guess if you do play Afraid, I guess it's kind of like the Inferno. Maybe less so Inferno E. But I guess if you play a turtley style on this map, it just doesn't help your CT side at all because you can't have info and it gives a lot of map to T's to creep up on you. So I guess the only way to play CT side is to be a little aggressive.
Yeah, I think so too. Just because B is like such a choke point, like you just come up the stairs. It's like the only way into the bomb site unless you're going through mid. If you, as long as you have eyes on mid and you have one person holding the B stairs, you can pretty much just continuously force fights on A site. Now MDS is behind the new wood position.
Oh,
Itola gets tagged down. It's going to make it easy for MDS to clean up, and that's the second kill coming up as well. The flashbangs are on point right now for both of these teams. But it'll be Peku for 1 and a Lollipop for the done. And NEMIGA pick up the 11th on the board. And KOVA's economy without that bomb plant, Keith, is a struggle still.
yeah, I respect it. It looks like they're going to go ahead and just half buy. Tech 9s, love to see it. They must have heard us, right? 4 Tech 9s, that's definitely the move. A deagle for Peku. And they're going to bring it just towards A ramp. Lollipop's going to be going back. Speedak gets first. Here comes Lollipop. Great trade from Twixie. He's going to try to keep on charging forward. Box is here. And he is shutting it down. And he is going to go ahead and just get a 3K. You put the box in short. And he gets all the kills. 12 for NEMIGA. KOVA will buy. Will it include an op to try to counter Speedak who's been peeking into A ramp? You can boost above the smoke barely, but behind big box, I'm pretty sure you can boost your caps and you can kind of see a little bit of a crack. We'll see if they elect to challenge A ramp early, if they'll just let NEMIGA waste their nades and try to take it later. And it looks like they are going to send your caps to the back. They'll stand on top drywall. Yo has to be careful, but they come through the smoke. Yo gets one and then damage, and Lollipop will immediately take his place.
Oh, man. Lollipop right now. Great utility. He's forcing him to the left side, and he sprays it down, but he only goes 1 for 1. Doing some serious damage to Uli, though. And this was going to be my point before all this action continued, is that A-Ramp's almost becoming a trap for both of these teams, right? But NEMIGA is more than happy to take the confrontations. However, for KOVA, I almost feel like you need to switch up the style here a little bit, right? You got to apply pressure mid. You know they're going 3A every single round. That means that mid is pretty susceptible for like early aggression and hard control. But they're getting hard-headed for it, Keith. They're going. Oh wait, are we about to see something?
Oh, a little bit of boost. I bet Speed goes for this. Oh, dude!
You can't pull that on me, boy.
Imagine like boosting the most off angle possible, and he just. Yep, nope. Oh, shutting it down. 2 for Speed. Make it 3. No, misses. MDS is there. That's not even reasonable.
Man, Speedak was ready for that one. And he's giving haircuts during quarantine.
Who said the barber's closed? Man. He is having one hell of a game, isn't he? 21 frags, Lollipop and Speedak kind of going back and forth. And he is just getting opening pick after opening pick. Now he's maybe overstayed his welcome. And you know what? Baitola, with the op, now can just post. Lollipop needs to be traded out, but give him a chance. Now he's going to retreat to the big box, get up towards short, and they do end up closing it. But there was a moment, there was a chance. NEMIGA get 14, KOVA. Full buy back again will include an op on Jerkaps. We will see. This game has delivered in nearly every way. Aw, come on, Jerkaps. Ask for a drop, fam. Sad face, Roy.
They needed that 1 kill on that guy on pipes, by the way. Metal. All they needed, that extra kill right there would have done the job. Now we're back on the buy, and the economy for NEMIGA is terrifying, Keith. They have a lot of it. It's gonna have to be battle back and forth here in the gun rounds. But Baitola just found the opener here onto MDS. That's gonna certainly help things. And not sure if you're seeing what I'm seeing here, Keith, but it seems like KOVA is not contesting A-Ramp as hard. They're still there. They're still holding for it. They're still holding for the aggression. They're not sending in their numbers to die. Not early, at least. And they go 3 kills for 1 in the early round. Now Bach, I feel like he needs to make a heroic play here. That or Speedak has the impossible hold on the B site with the op.
Oh, Bach's gonna push up, gets 1 towards ramp. Is he gonna be traded? Are they gonna let him keep on going? Yuli just catch him backing up. Beautifully done. They can take it towards A now. Or honestly B if they wanted to. Wherever they need to go, they can take it just together. Because look at Speedak. He can ruin this. He's pushing through. Question is, does he go down and flank A, or does he go down and head towards B?
Oh, he does not have the best of weapons for this scenario. If he had a rifle, that's an easy 2K right there.
Oh.
Oh.
Whoa. They don't know what they want to do. 10 seconds. They got to go. Wait. They wasted so much time. He will make it, I think, right? Yeah, he's good, but okay. Now he knows, though. And he's going to be coming on flank.
Oh,
1. Easy kill. He's the second. Oh, there's a chance, Roy. Take it away.
There is a fighting chance. He knows exactly where the players are on site now. He knows he doesn't have to worry about his back for now. Now the Molotov will buy him some space. The smoke will apply a little bit of pressure on the bomb. There's always a smoke defuse. And he's looking for it with the op, Keith. He's hunting. But KOVA, they're playing so restricted. They're not giving him anything. And as soon as the bomb tap comes through, Baitola goes in for the rush. The no-scope is not there. It was working for him in the early round. It was working for him in the pre-game. But that no-scope in the match is not working well for him. And it's KOVA putting a round on the board finally on this T side.
Okay. They got the 1. These rounds have been close, so they've gotten NEMIGA's money down a little bit. I'm pretty sure with 1400 they may just buy again if they lose this. But KOVA cannot risk to lose this opportunity. It's the golden goose round. What's the thing they chased in Harry Potter? The little golden ball?
It's called the snitch, I think.
Yeah, this is the snitch round. You need to grab the snitch.
I don't know.
Yeah, something like
It's been
that.
a while.
You need to grab the Harry Potter ball. Okay. Keep that in context. And
Oh
win
my
the round,
god!
Roy.
I almost just choked on the amount of.
I didn't think about that when I said it, but hey.
Oh, that's not even what I was laughing at. I don't know if you saw, but like everyone's grenades got dumped on A ramp in the first 10 seconds. They're
I
out.
unfortunately was on the other side of the map.
No one has any utility on A ramp right now. It's all guns. They're caps. Spots a little head, eliminates a little head. That's Lollipop gone down. One of the raid bosses here, but Yo's now in a pretty forward position, and he goes 2 for 1. Not too shabby, but Peku, Uli, they follow up. They maintain the advantage for their team, and that's now passes to the A site. Unless Speedak maybe he has something to say about it.
He's gonna have to deal with these smokes, unfortunately. And how is he gonna deal with it? Flash comes over the top. Speedak here, gets the first. Don't tell me he hit something through the smoke. I will lose it. No. Can he hit the planter? The molly comes in from his teammate. The spray. Oh, they're so lucky to be alive. Peku just grabs a gun, and he is going to shuffle in towards short. Speedak's coming to clear it. Oh, yes, he is. Peku gets ready. What a quick shot. The dink comes in, but Speedak had health. The nade will be nearly perfect as it lands on Faitola. Speedak has to go first. MDS has to trade him. There is a kit. And Speedak's gonna go. Jump left on the lip. Faitola's got the first through the smoke. MDS has found it, and he has the kit. He should have this, and it's 15 for NEMIGA.
That's match point. Op recovered. Money is still not bad for NEMIGA here, so they can get a pretty good purchase for the final round. Same can be said for KOVA. They have enough for the op. They have enough for the full AKs and the utility. But this is it, Keith. The do or die. 6 match points in a row here for NEMIGA to close it out and move on to the 2-0 pool.
They've been impressive once they got on the CT side. The first half very scrappy, but as soon as they get on the CT side and they fight for control with utility, it seems hard to fight them back and get equal trades as a team. I feel like nearly every engagement, NEMIGA are getting like a 2 for 1 and map control. They're just playing super aggressive on the CT side, and it's paying off. And if they're not aggressive, their utility is, and it makes KOVA just have to waste time in the early defaults, which also in turn buys time for Speedhack to kind of work picks. So I'm impressed.
Yeah, that's kind of the stipulation, right? Is okay, we're going slow because they're winning the early round, but now we're going slow enough that the ops are 10 times stronger. Right now, it seems like KOVA is quietly well, it was quiet until Twixie fired off his AK-47. Now, NEMIGA starting to realize there is still pressure towards the A ramp. Although we don't hear footsteps, players are definitely there. They have 3 players holding. At least 2 players are holding. 1 player's on fast rotate. And this is looking like the A execute. But the thing is, NEMIGA has full utility for this retake and the kits. If this is a 5v5 retake on the A site, oh man, this is gonna be wild.
They throw the little bit of a one-way smoke, which makes it awkward for Peku to peek. He's gonna need some good flashes over the top. A beautiful nade, and trades start coming out now. Peku has to push in the sight, just gets shut down by Yo. 3v2, NEMIGA have another player coming to sight. Faitola gets cut down, and just caps with an op. There's a player back CT. 10 seconds he has to push forward. They're gonna peek on the flash. What a no-scope! Don't tell me he hits this player through the wall. There's another one close, and he can't hit it. That's going to be 16-9. Came down to the wire. A lot of rounds were close. But NEMIGA and their utility usage, I think that's the difference maker once they got to CT.
I am speechless. I just love watching NEMIGA on their CT sides, Keith. They're probably the most well-constructed, cohesive team I think we've seen yet on Winners League CT sides at the very least. I mean, I don't know if you saw that in the last round, but Lollipop was close up towards Ivy on that A side. And as soon as the execute came through, he waited for a grenade from his teammate and instantly swung as soon as it landed. Like, that's an easy mop if anyone is there,
Unreal.
right? He only goes 1 for 1 still, but, I mean, he did over 180 damage on that push, right? It's like, you softened up the targets, you've eliminated any of the side pressure, your teammate instantly traded. Now, as soon as they alleviated that pressure from Ivy, they're instantly focused on the A ramp side. I mean, these small little fundamental things, right? Breaking the splits, pushing the weaknesses on the executes, like, these are what makes teams great. And NEMIGA played great on that CT side, and the T side was pretty good, on point as well. So congratulations to NEMIGA. A solid display of Counter-Strike and fundamentals right there to move on to the 2-0 pool in Winners League, which we will be seeing them next week for that one. For now, Keith, unfortunately, the action is over. We will be back in... Let me just double check, because EU time is difficult for me to...
I think it's 3 hours?
I think it's 3 hours and 10 minutes. I'm just going to double check here really quickly.
Yeah, you're dead on, Roy. Look at that.
Okay,
Damn.
sometimes we are correct, Keith. But we will see you guys in 3 hours and 10 minutes. If you are in here right now and you're watching and you're enjoying yourself, please follow our socials as well as on Twitch, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, literally everywhere, baby. We are there. Follow this man right here. Every single follow is a new hat. His hat's down here below. Mine's down here as well. And of course, our producer, Observer Melanie, she does an amazing job behind the scenes. And shout out to our sponsors, VBet, for making this all possible, and as well as the Winners League staff. But for now, we will be back in 3 hours and 10 minutes. We'll see you then.